your enemies and how people who come against you as a child of the Most High God, um, it's a good thing, right? Because it exposes people, right? It exposes who they are, right? So sometimes God will allow his chosen ones to go through certain situations at the hands of man, right? I think about Job. I think about Joseph. Everybody in the Bible, right? Every believer on this earth, every true believer has went through something at the hands of man, meaning people, because of the other people's evil, right? God's children are justified. Wisdom is justified by her children. We are justified. And so when we go through stuff, we're not going through it because we're guilty of something. We're going through it because at the hands of these people, because God wants to show us their hearts. And he also wants their hearts to be exposed so that it can be brought to the surface so that they can face their judgment. I said in a previous message about how people meet they match when they come against you, right? We know that as children of God, we don't fight against the flesh and blood. We don't go toe to toe with the enemy, right? We know that God fights our battles, right? But when a person comes against you, they're expecting something out of you. They want something out of you, meaning they want your negative energy. They want you to fight and argue back with them, right? But we know that as children of God, we don't do that. We don't wrestle against flesh and blood. And so what I'm trying to say is when they come against you, they made a came against 50 people, right? And got away with what they did. But when they finally came against you as a chosen one of God, they met their match. Right? Because you're not going to avenge yourself onto them, right? But God will. And so when they came against you, they met their match because now they came against the Most High God. And now God is going to avenge and handle them. And so I'm saying all this to say is that sometimes bad things are happening to you as a believer through the hands of man because God wants you to see the evil in these people so that you understand that they're not for you. And then also, God needs their evil to come to the surface so that they can be judged, right? Say if somebody punches somebody in their face and they go to jail. That person previously might